This weekend is your chance to get some fossil Pokemon with extremely high shiny odds. Hey, what's up? It's Robyn, and we're going to go over everything you need to know about Pokemon Go's Fossil Research Day. Overlapping with Adventure Week, this event is going down Saturday, August 2nd from 2 to 5 p.m. local time. And during this time, you've got as high as a 1 in 10 chance to encounter Shiny Tyrunt and Shiny Amora from field research tasks. And since research encounters have an IV floor of 10 with a 1 in 216 chance for a Hundo, this is one of your best chances to secure a Shundo for these two Pokemon. While we don't know for sure what these field research tasks are going to be, they're likely to be something similar to these tasks from the previous Fuzzy Buddy Research Day. Most are fairly quick and easy, but I'd advise skipping the tasks to interact with or find a candy from your buddy, since they can be more time-consuming and also more finite. Same thing for sending 3 gifts. I'd avoid these, or at the very least try to stack 2 to 3 at a time if you're going to bother. There will also be paid timed research for $1.99, which should just give you a bunch more shiny checks as you complete tasks. I don't personally need these 2 shinies, but this isn't the worst deal if you want to stack the odds in your favor of finding at least 1 shiny. But we need something to catch to complete these tasks. There will be exclusive spawns for all the other fossil Pokemon from Gens 1 through 4, with rare spawns for the Gen 5 fossils. Keep in mind, these spawns will be in addition to the Adventure Week and seasonal spawns. They also will not be shiny boosted, though we've had boosted shiny events for most of them kinda recently, so hopefully you got them then. So beyond shiny hunting, what's worth going after? The Kanto fossils Ammonite and Kabuto evolve into Amistar and Kabutops, which unfortunately aren't very useful in raids or PvP, but they did just get Dynamax forms, so if you plan to use them, this is a good chance to grind some candy, particularly for Omastar, which is the first decent rock-type attacker in max battles, giving it a temporary niche. No, Shuckle doesn't count. You can also grind candy if you have a Shadow Omastar, a decent rock attacker for raids, ranked 20th. Lileep evolves into Cradilly, ranked 26th in Great League and 23rd in Ultra League. It's a great pick and an absolute monster in certain limited cups. Do note you'll need the Hundo for Ultra League, and also if you want to use Lileep in certain limited Great League cups, where it's surprisingly viable as well. Its Hoenn partner, Anorith, evolves into Armaldo, which sadly isn't very useful. Cranidos evolves into Rampardos, the 11th best rock attacker and the 4th best as a Shadow. This is one you'll want to grind, as it has the highest DPS for Shadow and non-Shadow rock attackers, though Rhyperior in both forms does outlast it for higher TDO. Shieldon evolves into Bastiodon, which is a Great League star, currently ranked at 51 but always popping up on various teams. This is another that usually needs to be pushed to level 50, so find one with good PvP IVs and grind some XL while you can. The Unova fossils, Tortuga and Archon, are some of my favorites, evolving into Caracosta and Archeops. But sadly, these two aren't very useful, with only the shadow form of Archeops doing some decent damage as a rock-type attacker, ranked 23rd due to its high DPS. But in practical terms, it lacks a rock-type fast move, so it's not really usable. The Kalos fossils Tyrunt and Amora fare much better, evolving into Tyrantrum and Aurorus. Besides being this event's focus with some beautiful shinies, both are good options for rock-type attackers, with Tyrantrum ranked 6th in the Shadow and 5th in the non-Shadow, and Aurorus ranked 12th in the Shadow and 28th in the non-Shadow. If needed, both could also be used as attackers for their secondary types, Dragon and Ice, if you've already got them powered up, though wouldn't be your first pick if you have other attackers already. Aurorus is also ranked in the top 100 for both Great League and Ultra League. But while you're catching these fossils, you're gonna want to get as much candy as you can, so make sure to Mega Evolve any rock-type Mega Evolution. That's gonna get you 1 or 2 extra candy per catch, plus a 10 or 25% chance for more XL candy. Aerodactyl, Tyranitar, and Diancie will all work, though if you're in the mountain biome, Aerodactyl will also boost the Adventure Week spawns of Gligar and Rufflet. But if you're in a city or grassland biome, Diancie can also boost Snubbull or Fidough. Meanwhile, Tyranitar does boost 1 extra spawn, Inkay, if you're in a water biome. It's still incredibly disappointing that this year's Adventure Week features 0 fossil Pokemon, beyond Mega Aerodactyl being in raids. But at least this research day will give us a little taste of Adventure Week 2023, when every fossil was available and shiny Tyrunt and Amora were first featured. Maybe next year we'll get a fossil event that lasts longer than 3 hours, or even some of the Galar fossil monstrosities. Until then, good luck with your shiny hunt, please like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you next video.